Welcome in, everyone. Welcome back. Another day, another dollar. I'll take this guy. An ironing board. You don't find these too often. Well, not anymore, at least. Welcome back. It's another day. Now we're out treasure hunting. And it's humid, just like yesterday. Actually, it's like this cloudy, foggy. Today is the day with the forest fires out west, that all the smoke is coming east. So I don't know how much sun we're really gonna get today if this smoke, or these clouds, smoke clouds, cover up the sun. So it might actually keep it a little bit cooler. But yeah, welcome back. It's a trash picking episode here with Taco Stacks. Kind of went around the world to get into town because a couple of the roads are now closed for, I think, a couple months. So we made it happen, and we're here. Trash picking with Taco Stacks. Let's make it a good one. Let's do it. Boxes at the curb. I'm intrigued. Vanilla. What year is? Oof. 2009. Don't think I'll be drinking those. December 2009. Nope, not for me. We'll leave those for, I don't even know, the garbage men, the recycling men. It's more of that furniture. It's like it's a universal idea that everyone decides to get this furniture. I feel bad getting rid of it because I like it and I have so many random pieces of it. That guy started driving down this road and turned around. That's the guy who I don't even know if I got that really on camera. He's the guy who drives around on his motorized wheelchair and takes aluminum cans out of everyone's recycling bin. He's up early. Well, I guess not early. 6:20. This cloudy, foggy stuff is really kind of making it feel like it's darker than it should be. Is that metal? No, that's plastic. Plastic and press board. Combination doesn't work for me. Yeah, so I did go to, kind of forgot even touching base on that, and did, is that Norman Rockwell maybe? I did go back to that one town where they changed their garbage company, and it looks like gonna have to retire that town from the rotation. So I think I touched a little bit about it on the last video. Just got a scooter here. I don't think there's anything in these drawers. So, yeah. That's that. But it seems like this town didn't switch garbage companies because both had the same exact garbage company. So you can still throw as much as you want out here. It's nice. Now anything down this alley. Sometimes this alley has a line. Usually I see the other guy at the end. The only other guy who really trash picks this town in the morning. What's all this stuff? Not for me. It certainly has an interesting smell out here with this smoke from those fires. almost smells like if you've ever been in a house that the person used to smoke in, but it's like a warm day and there's no air conditioning, there's no AC. It's very like stagnant. That's what it smells like. It's not super overpowering, but it just smells like warm smoke. Or maybe a smoldering campfire. It's probably more up the alley of it. Alright, it's wood essentially burning, but it's not actively burning right this second. It's actively burning thousands of miles away. In fact, what makes it worse is, as of recording this video, I have not done any research on those forest fires other than just hearing that there's going to be smoke from the forest fires. So if you ask me where its origin is, I couldn't give you a clue. I would say west of here and probably Canada. A lot of, I guess, empty trash cans, nothing really good. I love that thing. I'm always amazed by it. It's a fifth wheel. I don't think the Jeep Gladiator can pull that guy. But a lot of trash cans with nothing left next to them. Wonder if everyone's done doing their summer cleanup. Actually saw a sign out. It's a table. Had a bunch of like just yard sale like junk. Now I'm going to call it junk because I can call it junk. But it said stuff on table is not free or for sale. Thank you. And I had a happy face on it. And I was at the curb and it was just like yard sale stuff. So I have not a clue what that was all about. Wow, you want to talk about losing it? I thought this was a plant or a weed. It was really tall. I was like, oh, it's just a weed. And then I made it past it. I'm like, I don't think that was a weed. Man. I was about to say, this is an old one that they electrified, make newer. And then I looked at the bottom of it. It's not even metal down there, it's just plaster. So that's all metal on the inside. The base is not, and it says made in China on the bottom. Alright. You know, that's kind of, I don't think I've noticed that yet. Something that looks like an antique, except they put a wire on it that is not looking like antique wire. It's definitely new wire, so it's almost like they made it look like an antique that was rewired, but it was never rewired. It came from the factory just like that. You don't see that often. If you see an antique, they make it look like an antique. So I saw this and I don't want to brake and then go in reverse through this intersection, not like it really mattered, so I just decided to pull off at the next stop. But yeah, welcome back everyone. Welcome back everyone. See, I'm starting to lose it. The whole watermelon right there. I did also update on the storage units because I said I was bidding on a couple. I ran one up to 340 and then I just stopped bidding, and then they won it for 340, but I was the high bidder at like 210 on it, which I thought was kind of expensive. I haven't bought a storage unit in a while, so I wanted to buy one. But I'm very happy. I wouldn't say I just dumped it on someone, but I'm happy that I didn't win it because it did look like it was a lot of kid stuff. And that stuff just, it doesn't sell, and the resale value on it when it's pre-owned isn't the best. But I helped out Renee clean out a storage unit at the same facility because I think 6 units went up. We were the only ones who cleaned out the unit yesterday when the auction ended. But you want to talk about how hot it was. And I was like, oh yeah, it's supposed to be like a real feel of 102 to 105. It ended up being 104 degrees when we left. Literally drove home. My thing said 104. On the radio, they said that some areas feel like 110 to 120. And I will tell you, inside that storage unit, it was probably 20 degrees hotter than it was outside. It was one of those, when you open up the door, within 30 seconds, you start sweating. You ever have one of those moments in life? Or your house is like that? You go up to like the second floor, and as soon as you hit the second floor, is like a wall of heat. It's 20 degrees. That's exactly how the storage unit was. So we knocked that out. It was a 5x10, pretty full. I thought there might be stuff up here, but I might be wrong. No, I might be right. See, that's hiding. You never even see that. Couches over there. Oh my goodness. Oh, stop. Why is it so heavy? Wow. That's an air compressor. That thing is vintage. I'll pull my neck muscle doing that. There's something else that was hiding underneath this. I don't know what it is. This. Oh, everything's good. Still don't know what it is. Aside from being super heavy. Looks like a DeWalt piece. 3 knife cutter something, DeWalt 734. Oh, it weighs 80 pounds. Maybe it's a planer. It's very, very rusted and corroded on the inside. You can see on the you can either listen to me and believe me, or you can just, yeah, no, it's really shot. That's in better shape than that is. Yeah, it's, I mean, 80 pounds is not exactly super heavy, but lifting 80 pounds, that's a different story. Think about if we weighed 80 pounds. I couldn't imagine how skinny I would look if I weighed 80 pounds. I don't think I've weighed 80 pounds since like 4th grade. Now check out this. Those wires like that. That's very interesting. They all go to one, I guess, telephone pole. Yeah, the one behind me. Huh. Find another one like that. You don't find those often. I feel like they'd all, why wouldn't they go to, like, why wouldn't they go to that telephone pole? Does that make more sense? This guy's missing the wire. Or put a telephone pole over there. I guess it really doesn't matter, right? That one's got a lot of stuff going on with it. Someone must not do light iron. Cords are clipped on both of those things also. Like, you can't be one of those people like, oh, I wouldn't expect that not to be light iron because this is literally just steel. Yeah, but I think that's kind of weird. This pole just gets a lot of abuse, you could say. Everyone's wires go to this pole. I think it's kind of leaning. I don't know if that shows on the camera, but that's not going straight north to south, if you know what I'm saying. All right, I think we're going to make a run to the mail yard. I'm going to take that planer off. I'm not going to scrap it. Maybe I can sell it for parts. It is very rusted, but I looked it up quickly. It's like $550 from DeWalt. So I don't even know if they still make that model. It seems like they make a 735 maybe. That I think is a DeWalt 734. Side note, had to make note of it. Presentation wise, I got a donut from Dunkin' and they gave it to me in this little box. Like, I literally watched them make this box, fold it up, and then put the donut inside. Looks very, very nice. Now I feel like I don't want to eat this donut. Side note, you wonder why things go up in price. I feel like this is a lot of unnecessary packaging that probably wasn't very, very cheap. But it looks really nice. Alrighty. Didn't know if that was my friend Bruce over here. He has a red Ford, but I don't think that says his truck is newer than that. 5640, and we're going to lose 80 pounds because I'm not dropping off that planer. This might be like one of those days where you get like 10 bucks. Not a lot of stuff out, but I'll take a $550 item if it works. Like I said, it's in rough condition. Any day of the week. Realistically, if it's just rough condition but it works, I can probably still get at least 200, I would think, out of it. So we'll see when we get back. But time to drop off metal. Last time I was here, I think I was here yesterday, there was nothing in the pile, and it looks like they bailed up probably about 8 or 10 boxes worth, plus they have a whole bunch more to do. It's a nice little dump truck, dump trailer. That's exactly what I need, but then I gotta drive a trailer around. You know how easy it is? It's like going to the landfill. You know how much easier it is if you can just like press a button and dump everything rather than unload the entire van? So many extra steps that just, it's grueling on the body in the long run. I was pretty close to my $10. I got $8. But like I said, I mean, I'll take that planer over anything any day of the week. Yeah, a shorter day, I guess. Less stuff, but nonetheless, it was still a fun day out here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed another trash picking episode with Taco Stacks. Stay cool, stay dry. If you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button on the video. And if you want to see more, subscribe down below for more treasure hunts just like this. Catch you guys next time for next episode. Till next time, have a great day. Keep living the dream. Peace.